Today, as I have promised, I'm going to talk about a small feature about Anzac Day, which was featured on Monday this week. But what makes this holiday so popular? Well, here's a little bit of information I cooked up. Anzac Day marks the anniversary of the first campaign that led to the major casualties for Australian and New Zealand forces during First World War I. The acronym Anzac stands for Australian and New Zealand Army Corps. That's CRPS. The PS is silent. Whose soldiers were known as Anzacs. Anzac Day remains one of the most important national associations of both Australia and New Zealand. A rare instance of two sovereign countries not only sharing the same Remembrance Day, but making reference to both countries and its name. When war broke out in 1914, Australia and New Zealand had been dominions of the British Empire for 13 and 7 years, respectively. But in 1915, Australian and New Zealand soldiers formed part of an Allied expedition that sailed to capture the Gallipoli Peninsula to open the way to the Black Sea for the Allied navies. The objective was to capture Constantinople, the capital of the Ottoman Empire, which was an ally of Germany during the war. The Anzac force landed in Gallipoli on the 25th of April, meeting fierce resistance from the Ottoman army commanded by Mustafa Kemal, who would later be known as Ataturk. That's our name. What had been planned as a bold strike to knock the Ottomans out of the war quickly became a stalemate, and the campaign dragged on for 8 months. At the end of 1915, the Allied forces were evacuated after both sides had suffered heavy casualties and endured great hardships. The Allied casualties included 21,255 from the UK, of which was some 4,000 Irish soldiers from the Royal Irish Fusiliers, and estimated 10,000 dead soldiers from France, 8,709 from Australia, 1,721 from New Zealand, and 1,358 from British India. News of the landing at Gallipoli made a profound impact on Australians and New Zealanders at home, and the 25th of April quickly became the day of which they remember the sacrifice of those who had died in war. Though the Gallipoli campaign failed to achieve its military objectives of capturing Constantinople and knocking the Ottoman Empire out of the war, the actions of the Australian and New Zealand troops during the campaign bequeathed an intangible but powerful legacy. Next picture, please. The creation of what became known as an Anzac legend became an important part of the national identity in both countries. This is shaping the way their citizens view both their past and the understanding of the present. If you'd like to find out more about Anzac Day, look up the Anzac Day page on en.wikipedia.org or visit your local library. We'll have the news for Rumble after this short break.